Hey there, this is week 2 of the 25 days program. Just some discussion topics that I want to go over, some questions you might be having, some more information, and just kind of what you should be noticing at this point. So I don't want to overwhelm you all at the beginning, so I'm kind of spreading out these topics um, as best as possible. So the first one I want to discuss is insulin versus fat. So this program is designed to train your body to look for your fat to burn as energy all day long. Not only does fat give you a healthy, steady, smooth energy, but obviously, who doesn't want to be burning their own body fat all day long and having great energy? And so that will just lead to your body looking and preferring fat as energy. Insulin, on the other hand, is released into the body anytime after you spike your blood sugar. And so the GI chart, the food chart facts that you have, that is why I put those numbers in the GI, because anything over 70 will rapidly spike your blood sugar, flooding your body with insulin. And I have another YouTube video about this, but I reference and use the metaphor like you have a Pac-Man inside your body. And the Pac-Man, probably most of your life, has been taught to look for insulin as energy. And insulin for energy is the highs and lows and the sugar crashes, and you get tired during the day because it's not a steady, smooth energy like your body fat. Because insulin is not all over your body at all times. It's only when you eat certain things that you flood your body with insulin. The Pac-Man will work overtime to try to burn off the insulin, and then it crashes because it's so tired from having done so. Where if you remove the insulin as much as possible, or remove foods that spike your blood sugar as much as possible, it will have to look for a way for energy, and it will start to look for your body fat as energy. And so that is a steady, smooth energy that it has access to all day long. So that is what this program is teaching you to do, to stick with those lower GI foods so that you're not rapidly spiking your blood sugar, flooding your body with insulin, and getting those high and low crashes. So that's why you will have steady, smooth energy when your body prefers fat as fuel. So that is the first topic. The importance of eating enough protein. This is really good. I speak in metaphors a lot, analogies. So I'm gonna paint a little picture for you. If you remember growing up, or if you're older, your kids having these little toys where it was like a ball, it had like little spikes on it, and you would turn it on and it would like really shake and move around, and it was all colorful and everything. Well, that ball is your muscles. Your muscles burn fat, and when you can, so to speak, turn them on and fire them up. And so that is what enough protein, sufficient protein, good lean protein will do to your muscles. It will turn your muscles on and get it fired up. If you're not getting enough protein, you're not firing up your muscles, and you're not burning as much fat as you could be. So you can undereat. Too much of the wrong things. And so when you're undereating, you are telling your body that you're not going to give it enough food, and your body wants food for energy. And so when your body does not trust that you're going to give it anything or give it enough, it will hold on to it. It will hold on to the fat, and it will hold on to the calories, because it's like, we need this. And so if you're not going to give us enough or give us anything, then we're going to hold on to this so we have it. So that is why you have to be eating enough food. That is why eating more food actually is beneficial for you, to increase your metabolic rate, to increase your metabolism, and your body will start to trust that you are going to be giving it enough food every day, so that it will be like, okay, she's feeding us, we can start to burn off this food that we have been storing for energy. So that is why protein, number one, is the most important, because not only will that, it decreases your mindless snacking, it reduces appetite, like I said, fires up your muscles and goes to work for your body to work as fat. That is why, another little side note, if you were ever like having breakfast or anything like that, like one time I was out to breakfast with Drew and I ordered a stack of pancakes, and this does not count for my meal, mind you. So this doesn't go for my meal because we do stick with only the starchy carbs. But if you're ever out and it's like random and you're like kind of caught off guard and you have carbs or anything like that, make sure to have a little bit of protein with it, because what that will do is the protein will start to fire up your muscles and burn off what you just ate, as opposed to if you are like only eating like chips and there's no protein, macros or benefit at all, then it will just start to store that. Whereas if you had some chips, but then okay, you also have like some hummus or anything like that that has a little bit of protein, the protein will work for you, turn your muscles on and burn fat. Hope that's not too confusing. What you should be noticing by now, the first week you may have, first week and a half, 2 weeks, you may have had like some headache a little bit, coming off the detox. You would have dropped a lot of water weight at the beginning. That's just like the water that you've been storing and holding on to. And so whenever you're eating clean, you're flushing all of that out. You may have been noticing some more energy, some better sleep. Your clothes should be a little bit looser at this point. And so yeah, you should start to kind of come off the sugar detox and start to feel a little bit of steady, smooth energy at this point. So let me know if that is not what you are feeling, because that is what you should be feeling. Social life scenarios, dilemmas, this is obviously going to happen all the time. So what I like to do is just do your best around, if you know you have something coming up on the Friday, so say it's Monday, you have something coming up on a Friday, obviously just do your best Monday through Friday, let loose on that Friday, and then worry about what's going to happen later, because there are tips and tricks that you can do after things like that, where if you mess up, you fall off or anything like that, you can totally get back on, not a big deal. And then like I always will do, like I kind of will maybe be a little bit more strict if I know I have something coming up, so I'm not eating those empty calories that I don't need to be consuming. Like if you have an event you know you're going to be eating and drinking on a Friday, maybe take that Friday to be a little less calories in during the day, so you're not eating all of your meals and getting all of your calories in, and then adding a full splurge with food and alcohol or whatever. So kind of just like ease back a little bit so you can make up for those calories that you wouldn't otherwise be consuming, that you will be consuming like in a social event or a wedding or a party or anything like that. And then we'll discuss ways to work around what to do after those scenarios happen as well. Oh, that's the next topic. What to do after cheat meals and weekends. So my top 3 tips for that are distilled water. It will be your best friend after a cheat meal or a cheat weekend or a cheat night, whatever, because distilled water, it's not a hydrating water. It's actually meant to strip away minerals and nutrients out of your body, and also sodium. So what that will do is flush as much as possible as it can out of your system. But you don't want to stick to distilled water every day or a lot. I probably drink 1 or 2 gallons a week. And this will flush out a lot of sodium, a lot of water weight you're holding on to, kind of just help a little bit with your mess up that you did, and makes you just feel better, kind of just flushes everything out. So drink distilled water, up your cardio a little bit, go on a little bit longer walk, a little bit more time at the gym, kind of just try to burn those excess calories, and then just stick to your healthy eating. That's all you have to do. You just have to go back to exactly what you were doing before. Don't try to do any cleanse or detox or juice or anything like that. Just eat what you can the next day. Lots and lots of protein, like I said, to fire up those muscles and start to burn all that fat off and all those calories that you ate. And then just your fibrous carbs and your fats, and try to maybe be a little bit lower calorie the first day or 2 after you are getting back onto it. And yeah, that's what you do. There's no special pill or a detox or cleanse or juice or anything that I would recommend other than just getting right back to where you were. Give you a couple of days to get back where you were before you maybe had your cheat night, your cheat weekend, whatever you did. So, and that is it for week 2. So hopefully those little tips and tricks help you. Maybe you were wondering about those things anyway. If you have any questions thus far, please let me know. We're gonna be on week 3 coming up, and hopefully you're feeling and seeing a little bit more of a difference, not only mentally but physically. Hopefully your willpower is increasing. Hopefully it's getting a little bit easier to do the workouts, to pick those healthy choices, and to get in more food. Like I said, we eased you into the food, and so you should be increasing a little bit more and more, because like I just mentioned, eating more is actually better for your metabolic rate to have a better metabolism and keep your body at a good consistent schedule and burning those calories all day long, not storing calories if you're under eating. So hopefully that helps, and I will talk to you guys soon.